Hey guys, what's up? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I'm out here testing my new DJI Spark mini camera drone. It's got a gyro stabilized 1080p camera. It's a moderately small quadcopter drone. It has a facial and motion recognition sensor up ahead, a stabilization camera right there, and it has kind of ground proximity sensors right in here. Has 4 brushless motors. It weighs about a pound. It has a good weight to it. Uses an 11 volt. I think it's a LiPo battery. I'm not sure. The costs run anywhere from $350 to about $400, and it's a lot of quadcopter. There's a lot in here. Copter with this DJI Spark. Basically, I got it as an aerial cameraman, an autonomous aerial cameraman that I don't have to control. I can have this at the flight field, go fly my RC airplane and have this get aerial footage and not have to control this at the same time. Let's say if I don't have a friend at the flight field to fly this and capture the aerial footage. I got this one from Best Buy. You can find them on eBay used for probably under $300, but for what you get, the gyro stabilized camera, the hand and palm control, it's a great quadcopter drone for those features. For under $400, you can get a lot of technology, upgradable technology, in this quadcopter drone. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to go through the basics for the hand-operated hand palm control, and basically the motions are pretty straightforward. Palm out, hands up, a wave off motion, and then track, and then palm out like this on a 45-degree angle from what I'm hearing, and that starts the camera recording, and then you have a selfie move that you do with your hands, and then it will take an actual photo. So let's go through and get this thing going, and let's see how she does with the hand palm control. It's really cool. I don't have to use a controller. I have her controller right here in my pocket, but I'm going to do this without it, and I'm going to use the palm control right now. So let's go through that and see how it works. So I'm going to activate the Spark by pressing once and then again and holding, and that will activate the battery. You'll hear it come on, the internal cooling fan will come on, then you know she's on. Then I press her, boom, boom, press her twice, hold her up in front of my face, she'll scan my face, and then she'll activate for palm control. It's not as quick as they show you in the DJI videos. It takes a little bit of time for this thing to start to recognize you, to identify that it wants to get into palm control. So it's not exactly like they show you in the tutorial videos. It's a little bit more. It's about 75 or 80% of what they show you. But let's do it. Let's actually do this for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn her on right now. Once again. All right, fan came on. You can hear the fan come on. It's a little bit of a whoosh sound. All right, she's starting to come on. Now I'm gonna press her. I'm gonna hold her up in front of my face. I'm gonna hold her in front of my face, and I'm gonna press twice. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna gently let go. Hold my palm out. All right, now it's recording me on video. Let me put my sunglasses on so I look cool. All right, it's tracking. What I notice is slow movements. You gotta go slow movements. All right, now it's flying back. It's tracking me. Now I'm gonna walk around. Now I can see it tracking me as I walk around. Now I'm gonna move back and it's gonna follow me. Now I'm walking around and it's following me. I can see it tracking me. This is pretty cool. See, now I can be at the flight field. Let's say I had a controller in my hand, right? And I'm out flying an RC airplane. And I'm flying, doing whatever. This guy is already out there, autonomous, by itself, filming while I'm flying. Huh? That's the advantage of this DJI Spark. It does its own thing while you're doing whatever you want to do. I could be doing sports, bike riding, whatever. I mean, I could be, you know, breakdancing or whatever. Okay, now I'm going to bring it back home and bring it back to me. All right? Now, if I'm going to wave, it should come back to me and come back down, get close. All right, if that doesn't work, you put your hands up, it's supposed to come back and auto land. You hold your hand out. Hold up your palm. Come on and land. All right, well, the auto land thing didn't quite work exactly as promised. That's a little problem I've been having with this thing. What kind of gets scary about this DJI Spark is that when you're doing the auto flight, palm flying, you're in palm mode. Make sure you always have your controller with you and your cell phone, so your smartphone, so you can go ahead and, if she just doesn't pay attention, if you lose the link or you lose that mode of palm activation, go ahead and take over with the actual remote and fly her back to you. She came back when you hold your hands up in kind of a Y, she's supposed to come back and get close enough where you can reach out with your palm and she'll land into your palm, supposedly. She basically did that, but she didn't really land down into my palm. And I think what that is the lower sensor is supposed to, it's supposed to notice, hang on here. Hang on, this thing is... the sensor is supposed to, the bottom sensors are supposed to sense your hand, your palm, and then it lands down in. As you can see, I had to grab it because it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. It wasn't sensing, and then it didn't come down, so I just grabbed it and said, "The hell with it." You can do that. Just all I'm going to say to you is when you have to grab her, hold on to her firm, and then pop the battery off. And the way you pop the battery off on the DJI Spark is, if you notice, you've got two little side clamps, and you just pull them back like that. You just pull them back and she's deactivated. It's that simple. So yeah, I mean, for what it is, this is pretty impressive. It's not 4K. I'm sure they're going to have another version probably within half a year to a year that does have 4K capability, but it's 1080p. But for under $400, from $330, $340 to $400, you're getting something you're getting a Mavic drone with hand-operated technology, palm gesturing technology that is just pretty impressive, as you just saw. It has a few quirks, doesn't work 1000% as advertised, but as you can see, it's not to the point where it flies off and it, flies off to another county or something like that. All you have to do is just keep it within range, straight, slow movements with your palm. Make sure you're slow and methodical, and make sure you're in plenty of light. Don't do this at night, and don't do this in an area with a lot of obstruction, with a lot of trees or phone lines or a house or something like that. I'm in an area with you know, 30, 40 feet of open space around me. And that's a safe distance to run your tests with the DJI Spark. So it's pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed with this. So I would definitely suggest you getting this quadcopter drone. It's autonomous. So if you want your own aerial cameraman at a budget, this is the one for you. This is DemonDriver. As always, Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays. God bless. And thank you for being here, and thank you for your time. Bye-bye.